What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another car video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, this is why women come back after pulling away to test you what to do when she comes back. Okay, a lot of guys don't understand and they fail this test by all women. So the test is the pull back, the pull away, that test, okay? So guys typically make these mistakes where they go forward at the woman. They try to beg, explain, try to convince or persuade this woman that she should deal with them, okay? So when you don't do that and you go silent and you just let her go about her business, you actually passed her test. You pass her test because guys don't understand. Women are not typically going to be that interested in men who make their intentions clear, who are all about them, who just push this forward energy. And it's backwards, I know, but it's like that because a woman deep down inside wants to fight for the guy that she really likes like that. She does not want to be put up on a pedestal, okay? It makes a woman almost repulsed by you when you start treating her like she's the best thing ever, because deep down inside, she wants to feel that way about you. She needs to follow you. She needs to like you more than you like her. That's where guys get messed up with this stuff. So never chase after a woman because you actually pass her test. Okay, I'm gonna make everything clear in this video, but before we get into everything, I want to talk about an uncomplicated skincare system for men. The sponsor of today's video is Teej Hanley. Teej Hanley simplifies the entire process of taking care of your skin. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing you don't. I know you guys have been hearing me talk about Teej Hanley for some time now, but you're gonna continue to hear me talk about them because I know the product that they have will change your life and make you more attractive. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. And they make it simple for guys like us. They provide this instruction card in every box that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. It definitely comes in the clutch. Skincare wasn't something I always took seriously, but as soon as I got my hands on some Teej Hanley, it was a complete game changer. But you don't have to just take my word for it, because they have over 7,000 5-star reviews from customers all around the globe. This isn't something that you want to put off because prevention is key. Get ahead of any signs of aging now. Your future self will thank you. And because Teej Hanley is sponsoring this video, they're offering you an amazing deal. Just click the first link in the description to get 30% off your first box and a free gift. Plus, as a member, you'll always get 20% off for life. Both gifts you're choosing from are a $20 value and complete game changers: a silicone body scrubber or a nail and face grooming kit. Personally, I prefer the body scrubber. Don't wait any longer, guys. Click that link and get started today. All right, so a lot of dudes think that if you don't chase the girl after she's playing these games, that you're gonna lose out on something, but it's not the truth. See, a woman's roster is different from if a man has a roster. If you have a roster as a man, you're going to be intimate with every one of those chicks. You're going to see every one of those chicks. You're going to give them attention to some degree to keep them along on the ride, and you're going to deal with them sexually. A woman's roster is way different. Coffee guy, the guy who gives rides, the guy who has tickets to this place, the guy who buys her bags, the guy who buys her lunch, the guy who buys her breakfast, the flower guy, all this stuff, right? The 2 a.m. guy. So different dudes are going to get benched on her roster. Only one guy is going to play at a time. See, men don't understand this. So when a woman tries to pull away from you, what she's doing is she's playing a game with you to keep getting your attention. It really doesn't mean a lot of what guys think it means, right? That they have to chase after her, because it's not going to lead to anything as well. All right. So when a woman is benching you on her roster, she's not giving you a lot of attention. One-word answers. Days go in between without communication. You figure she's not big off of you. Here's the deal. You are still going to interact with this woman, but on her terms when she's ready, because she's figuring out where to place you. All right? You never want to be a backup option. You never want to be some dude who comes off the bench. You want to be that dude. And if you're not that dude to her, then you guys aren't compatible, right? Because you see yourself as that dude and she doesn't. She's over here trying to play these games with you because she's not confident that you're going to be the guy that you say you are. And granted, it makes sense when you're first interacting with a woman. She doesn't know what's real and what's fake. But to sit here and play games for attention, It's really childish. So guys need to understand this so they never get caught up in this web of becoming a woman's backup option, third backup option, fourth backup option. So I want you guys to understand, when a woman comes back after that, it's generally to get more attention and to keep you in the same cycle, the same funneling system. Okay, guys always get confused and they scratch their head. Why would she come back after pulling away, playing hard to get, hot and cold, making it extremely hard for me to get to her? Now all of a sudden she's popping back out the woodworks. It's because she wants more attention. She needs to keep you strung along because this roster gives her unlimited attention. The roster isn't full of a bunch of guys that are going to be hitting it, okay? I need you to understand that. So when you think, oh, women have all these options, yeah, but they rarely pick a bunch at the same time to give access to them. No, it's more of access for attention. She can go to this guy for this. She can get her needs fixed with this guy. She can get a fix of or a hit of attention from this guy. She can go have fun with this guy. She doesn't have to be direct with this guy because he's not being direct with her. She doesn't have to give sex to this guy. You understand how this works? You become one of those guys when you don't pay attention to signs, when you're prone to play games, because you don't understand the games. So you go into the game thinking that you can actually win, when you're never going to win anything, because women are not the prize. So she's not the prize, right? So you lose your self-respect playing a woman's game and you don't even win her and she's not even the prize. You see how that works? Guys drop the ball all the time with that, because as soon as a woman starts playing games, the immediate things that rush into a man's brain is, well, how am I going to get her back? Well, what do I do to attract her back? Well, how do I draw a reaction out of her? How do I get her connected to me? How do I make her obsessed with me? No, listen, if a woman isn't sure about you off rip, and this is the thing, when a woman really likes you, she's sure about you off rip. This is why I tell you dudes all the time, sexual attraction, right? It's delusional. It's not rational. When a woman likes you, she goes delusional for you, okay? So even off rip, when a woman takes a liking to you, she's curious, she's interested, she keeps coming forward. She knows the deal already. When she starts playing these games, she's a professional time waster. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of women out here are professional time wasters. Now, do you like to have your time wasted? See, we got one side, we're gonna talk about the other side. When you're serious, this is why I always tell you guys, be direct and take yourself seriously. Your time is important, because if you're not into wasting your time, you're going to get out of the way of these games all the time. And what you're going to see is it's going to be a cycle of women ghosting, but women coming back. And then you're going to think, wait a minute, I'm doing something right, because she comes back, she came back after playing this hot and cold game. You passed the test, brother, you passed the test. See, guys think if you chase her, do all this goofy stuff to get on her good side, that you're going to actually effectively win her over. You're going to win the game. No, you're going to pass the test. No, when you shut all that shit down, that's when you pass the test. And here's the thing, simultaneously, it's making you more attractive, because now the woman is curious. What is it about this guy? I can't shake this guy. I can't get this guy emotionally attached to me. See, this is the thing. Nowadays, when guys meet women off rip, they get attached. Well, why isn't she texting me back fast enough? Well, she posted on her story, but she didn't respond to my text. Now, see, it would be different if you were actually something with this chick. There was some longevity. You were with this chick, you guys have an understanding, and then she starts playing these games. But a lot of the times off rip, guys take positive attention from women and run with it. So it causes their mind to run wild, you know, thinking about the possibilities. But there aren't any possibilities yet. It's just a screening process for both people. Women are starting to understand this better, and they run games because they understand that I can screen a bunch of guys at the same time and they're going to fall for my games. Because when women play these games, the pull away, pull back test, or, you know, playing hot and cold, it's all to test you to see where you're at. But I'm going to say it again. When a woman really likes you, she's not going to test you like that. Yeah, little jokes here and there, you know, maybe make fun of your shirt or something. It's just to have a laugh, right? And to see where you stand, and then you go back to her and let her know, I like my shirt. And if you don't like my shirt, then that's cool. I'm going to keep wearing this shirt. And actually, you're going to learn to love it because I like it. And you're going to love to like what I like, because I'm the captain of this ship. And a woman will actually look at you and respect you for that. But all these other games of making it impossible, where you feel like you're pulling teeth, where one moment everything's going really good, the next minute she's just silent, she's playing all these games. No, bro. No, see, she's trying to put you on the roster. But see, what guys need to understand is you're never going to start in the game. You're not going to play in the game. If anything, you're going to play 4 minutes of a game. The ball's not going to be getting passed to you. You're not going to be doing anything. You're not going to have any highlights because you're not going to play the game. You're going to be a part of the roster, but for attention-based purposes only. So you pass the test. I want guys to wake up. You're not failing her test. See, when you chase it's not even pursuing. I was going to say over pursue, but when you chase after a woman, right? She's going to play more games with you. When you don't play the game, when you don't go for the goofiness, she doesn't know what to do with you. So now she's curious. She has to come up with answers. She has to come forward at you, which only means you passed the test. You cannot be manipulated. Guys are always getting down on themselves, man. Well, she started playing all these games. Things were going really well. She wasn't serious about you, bro. She had no good intentions with you. She didn't know what she was doing. She probably didn't even know how to handle a guy like you. Probably stand up, charismatic, charming, all that. Being direct with her. See, this is the thing about when you're direct with women. I can't believe guys think you should be indirect with women. No, you should be very direct with women. See, when you're indirect, hot and cold, they try to manipulate you. They try to run games on you because you're being indirect, which lets her know he's open for games. But when you're direct with a woman, right? She understands I have to get with this or get with that, because my games will not work on him. See, when a woman doesn't know what to do with you, a lot of women get intimidated by you, right? But when a woman knows exactly what to do with you, she knows she can run you. She knows she can play these games, okay? So even when she comes back around, when you get hip to the games, a lot of guys get confused by this, so they're jumping for joy. No, it's all for attention. Again, I know you're going to think, wait a minute, she wants to play the game again? Yes, and if you allow her to play it again, she will play it again. This is merely entertainment for a lot of women, okay? This is why you have to be direct. But see, being direct doesn't work with guys who aren't confident about themselves. When you're confident and you know who you are, you're gonna be direct. Of course, why wouldn't I be? Because I know what to expect. I know what I'm looking for. And if she's not looking for the same thing, then we cannot talk anymore. Right? That's why it's in your benefit to be direct. But a lot of guys think you can't be direct because they're not confident. They don't stand on anything. And when you don't stand on anything, that opens the door for games. A lot of guys make excuses for why a woman's playing her games. Well, she said she was busy. Her family flew into town. Her dog got sick. She lost her homework. After school, she had to rush to work. And then from work, she had to rush to be by this person's bedside and blah, 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 blah. No, stop making excuses. Don't play the games because you're going to pass the test. See, when I tell you guys give women silence, it's because women don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with it. And it kind of bugs them because they're going to themselves, wait a minute. He liked me. I know that he liked me. And usually when guys like me, I could play these games and they keep liking me. This guy, though, it seems like he likes himself more than he likes me. It seems like he's got bigger and better things to do than to be chasing behind me. Let me go investigate. Okay? And when she investigates, she's going to figure out that she's not the best thing in the world. You respect yourself and you have other chicks around you that are attracted to you. Guys miss this too. When women play this pull away game or this pull back and give you this pullback test, when you pass it, women are going to see this a lot of the times. They understand that other women find you attractive. Women keep their head on a swivel too, bro. That's why they're always watching you. They watch the room. They know what's going on. See, women gossip a lot behind the scenes. Some have big mouths and they do it out in the open. Women are always gossiping. Women are always watching. Okay? So when you say, I'm not playing this game, whatever you're into, I'm not into that, a woman is going to start snooping around, sniffing for clues. And one of the things that she's going to find out is that you're sought after. Women actually like you, okay? Which is going to have her come back around because now she needs your attention on her. So now she's going to give you a little bit more hope. Be in communication with you a little bit more. but it's still all a game. See, women don't even want to see you be with someone else when they're not big on you like that, when they don't like you like that, but you were so sure. You were giving her all this reassurance, right? You were really there to hype her up, big her up, give her all that attention, let her soak it up, right? So she likes that. She likes that consistency from you. Now you're going to turn around and possibly give it to another chick. That pisses women off. Isn't that crazy how that works? She doesn't want you. She wants your attention. So if she sees that other girls like you, she has to put a stop to that so she can still have your attention while her attention is going elsewhere. So all guys need to understand, you become more attractive when a woman pulls away from you and you're kind of like, okay, because I know there's another one of you coming from me. I know that a bunch of you like me, so I don't really have to chase after chicks. This is what we mean when we say don't chase after women. Confident men never chase women, because see, the dudes who aren't confident chase women. The dudes who aren't confident are indirect with women. The guys who are confident are direct with women. You ever notice how women say, nah, I already know what comes with him? You know how women say all that type of stuff? Because they already know. They already know what comes with you, because you're confident enough to ask for what you want, go after what you want. You speak up. You understand that closed mouths don't get fed, right? So when women see you have that type of attitude, they're like, okay, I gotta shit or get off the pot, right? But see, within there, you don't waste a lot of time with women. And you figure out quick that women are actually big off of you. They actually like you. So whenever women play games with you and pull away and try to do this goofy song and dance, you understand that they're coming from a place of they need to have their interest raised, or they have medium interest in you. They don't really like you like that, okay? But I need guys to understand it's just a constant cycle of games, okay? And a lot of guys think, well, she did come back around and I hit. Okay, well, that should be the end of it then. Or you should use her for recreational use only, okay? You don't need to think more into the situation. This is the thing too with guys. It could be something fun, then she'll start pulling away because she sees something serious with another guy. Okay, if she sees something serious with another guy, you already got what you wanted, now get up out of there. Don't worry about the games at that point, but I can understand why guys get frustrated when they don't get what they want from the chick, okay? And she's playing all these games, but see, this is where we have to take accountability. Women cannot play games unless men let them play games, okay? Women already know the guys who they can get over on. Don't be one of those guys. All right. That's the reason why they conduct these tests and they pull away in the first place, because they're trying to differentiate between who are the guys and who are the lower tier males. Okay. So when you chase after them, you only confirm. And this is the thing about the intricacies of a woman's playing games, right? And when she plays games with you, when a woman plays games with you and you react the way that you shouldn't, you're confirming why she was right to start playing games with you. I'm going to say that again. Whenever you start acting out or you start searching for why, and you're acting like you care about this chick and you can't lose her, right? You're doing the opposite of what you're supposed to do. So it only validates a woman's decision to start playing games in the first place, because she was playing games to see if you were going to remain stoic, if you were going to respect yourself, if you were actually going to challenge her. But when you go against that, start acting like a beta male, she goes, oh, nah, this ain't the guy. This ain't the guy. Like, I'm going to keep telling you guys, women can have interest in you and start playing games because it's this itch that they have to scratch. It's kind of almost built into them. So when they play the game with you, a lot of the times, when you start just searching for answers and why and what are you doing and you lied and you didn't call me back and blah, 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 a woman is like, okay, I don't really need to put any effort into this. This guy's going to do enough where I can give him crumbs and he'll be a crumb snatcher. You know, he'll take the crumbs. And then whenever I need a date, you know, to go out, he'll be there to take me out. Whenever I need to pick me up and I need somebody to talk to on the phone, he'll be there. You understand? Sometimes women won't even scrap the situation with you. That's when they try to throw you in the friend zone. That's when they try to throw you in that zone where they can use you for attention, but they never have to cross the line with you because they know you're open for games. So I tell you dudes, be direct. Makes you way more attractive, and never get confused when a woman comes back around. Don't make excuses for why she doesn't really like you like that. A woman plays hot and cold. She plays games, right? This is what you do. Yo, come over tonight so we could get cozy and have some fun. I'll be expecting you at 8 o'clock, and bring this, right? Now, the next thing she should say is, okay, I'll see you soon. I can't wait. Okay? Anything else besides that? Well, I was wondering and you were on my mind lately. No, cut it. Give her instructions and see if she follows the instructions. See, when women come back around after pulling away, right, to play with you, to see where you're at, if you don't give her instructions and let her know that you're serious, all she's going to do is keep playing games with you because you're being indirect. You understand? So guys think, well, she came back around. Her intentions must be serious now, or whatever. She must be sure now. Yeah, the guy that she really wanted probably don't want her. So now she's sure about you. She wanted to go after another guy. He played her out. You were the only guy to give her all this attention and be taking her seriously. Of course, she'll come back around to you now. But nah, it ain't gonna work like that. Why would you even think like that? Why would you want to sell yourself short like that? Man, let these chicks go. See, this whole thing about ignoring women, it really does work because two things are going to happen, right? She's going to leave. She can't waste your time. You already know the games that she's on. Or look, this is the other thing that's going to happen. She's going to come back around and then be showing you exactly why you should ignore chicks when they play these games. You're going to see it in real time. And when you ignore chicks that were playing games and then they come back around trying to make small talk and you're kind of like, oh, word? Okay, cool. And you see the look on their face. They're truly humbled. They're humbled because somebody doesn't care enough to keep coming forward at them the way that all these other beta male simps do. And then you understand clearly, okay, when I spot a red flag, I'll keep my eye on that. When a chick does anything that I don't like, okay, I'll keep my eye on that. If a chick ever disrespects me, even the first time, she's gone. See, this is the thing too. When you get manipulated by all these games and you allow yourself to be manipulated rather, right? You will start letting women disrespect you in ways that you don't even think is disrespect. And see, this is why they play the pullback, pull away game and that test they give you, because they want to see how much they can do before you'll actually put your foot down. See, the disrespect starts small. Then a woman will start disrespecting you in your own house. She'll start disrespecting you in public. She'll start saying things that she would never say to a guy that she really likes. See, this is another thing too. When women say things, guys think, how could she say that to me? I thought she liked me. Why would she say that to me if she wasn't trying to mess anything up? She doesn't care about messing anything up with you, bro. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about putting you on a spot. She doesn't care about embarrassing you. She doesn't care about how you're going to think about the way she is, the way she's conducting herself in the situation. She don't even care about what you think about that. But she's pretty though. But the first date went so well though. But you think there's something there though. But you really want to give it a chance though. No, you got to respect yourself, brother. This is exactly why women perform these tests and play all these games. Because they want to see where you're at with it. And when you don't show up and perform, and when you underperform and chase after them, it validates their decision to start playing games in the first place. Brothers need to understand this. A lot of guys sell themselves short because a woman can start playing games with a dude and he'll start feeling some type of way about himself. Well, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I could have did this better. If I move this way, she would like me more. If I did this in this certain, time frame, then everything would have worked out. No, that's not how it works. When a woman likes you, she just likes you. She just clicks with you. She gets it. You get it. There's no big thinking that needs to go into this, but guys trick themselves by thinking that women play these games because they're called shit tests. And women want to see if you're emotionally strong. Newsflash. When a woman starts talking to you and you guys have a little conversation, you might have another conversation. She gets the gist of who you are. You could be a very caring, fun-loving guy, but when it's time to have those conversations that are uncomfortable, or the conversations that you will directly have, but other guys indirectly try to tiptoe around, a woman automatically knows what type of guy you are, okay? So she's trying to see how you're going to handle yourself under pressure. But see, here's the thing. Playing hot and cold, all these games, that's no pressure. It's just a woman being a woman. See, when women see you understand the game, it makes you more attractive. When it clicks and you see that it clicks in their head that they don't know who they're messing with, it's a beautiful thing, man. And a lot of guys need to understand that. Women will test you to see where you're at and stuff like that when they have medium interest in you. But the moment it clicks, the moment that they figure out this guy is who he says he is, this guy, it's matching his actions and his behaviors the way he is. And women can't shake that. So you always want to remain that force. Unshakable. No matter what she does, let her play her goofy games. I'm not going to be on her roster. I'm not going to be that guy that's giving her free attention. I'm not going to be that guy that's going to put myself out there to be used, because I know I'm him. And I know that they're them. So when she's playing these games, turn around, walk away. Because when a woman comes back, right, it's not to make everything all good. You give her instructions to make sure, okay, she's going to make sure everything is good. We're not going to have these problems again. But 9 times out of 10, she's coming back for more attention. So what you do is continue to ignore the games. And I'm telling you, guys always do this where they're like, well, she's playing all these games to get me jealous. She's doing this. She's doing that. And it's been going on for so long. Here's the thing about it. With women, with anything, it's the same thing. When you don't give something energy, it dies. It goes away. So all you have to do is just keep ignoring the games, okay? When women come back around, you should actually take that as disrespect. After pulling away, playing these games with you, then coming back around, remember what I said, women never want to keep it on track. They always love to go off track. They never want to pick up from where you left off. So when a woman comes back around, oh, hey, how's it going? Don't hate me. Nah, don't hate me. I'm not playing these games. And you keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Now, if a woman was begging, oh, I'll prove it to you and this, that, and the third. All right, well, do X, Y, and Z or you're not dealing with me. It's just that simple. When they come back, it's never to have anything genuine. Okay? She fooled you once. You're going to let her fool you again? I don't think so, bro. Women come back around too because they know deep down inside, bro. They know deep down inside just how much you're interested in them. They know it. But they think they could toy with it. They think they could toy with it. You know, when they go off and have their little fun and do whatever, their little escapades, you automatically know they go after dudes that aren't that crazy about them. Right? But you actually were. So this is what I'm going to tell you. When a woman comes back after pulling away, right, to test you, all you need to understand is there are other chicks out there that are not going to test you. There are other chicks out there that are going to treat you way better. So never allow this chick to come back around and get more of your attention. Never allow her to come back around and make up more excuses. And never make excuses for why she's playing the games that she's trying to play with you. All right? That's what you do when she comes back around. You don't make excuses for why she started playing games in the first place. You say to yourself, she's playing games. She doesn't think I'm good enough. Oh, it's time for me to show out because I definitely know I'm good enough. And you know why I know I'm good enough? Because I'm him. I'm good enough for myself. I don't need to go try to prove myself to this chick and pass some test. See, this is the thing. When you're not worried about passing the test, you pass the test because you're not playing the game. See how that works? So when women pull away and try to test you, never play their game, never chase after them, never act like you're this guy who's trying to search for answers so you can prove yourself to her. Never do that weak stuff because you are him and they are them. It's your boy, Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.